Welcome to Barbies and Baby Dolls, where I talk about dolls. Big and small, I love them all. My name's Becca, and let's get this video started. It is officially spooky season, so I've got all the reborns that are currently in my nursery, all dressed up in Halloween-themed outfits. Now, I've been doing videos for about 10 months now, and some babies have left the nursery and some babies have joined the nursery. So I kind of want to do just a little tour of my current collection of reborn dolls. Just my painted reborn dolls for right now. I have a couple other manufactured dolls. We can do that another time. But today we're just going to talk about my reborns. And I may have something special at the end of the video. So you definitely want to hang out for, a few minutes. So first off, let's start with, little Bear. This is Bear. He is in the orange outfit with the black bats on it, and he has a crocheted pumpkin hat that I've made for him. His name is Bear, and he is the Clark sculpt by Samantha Gregory and was painted by Angie Erickson of Buckingham Babies by Angie. He kind of is like a portrait of my son without me actually going and having somebody make a portrait of my son. I just found him on Reborns one day, and his little face just struck my fancy, and he looked like a picture of my son when he was a newborn, so I had to grab him up. Then over here, this little lady, this is my Ellie sculpt, and her name is Ruth. She is, yes, like I said, she's the Ellie sculpt by, who is her sculpting artist? Irina Kapsinskaya, probably butchered that. And she was painted by Cassie Kemp of Tinky's Tiny Treasures. So this is my little Ruth. She's so cute. She's hanging out with a little bat pom pal. You'll see kind of a, a theme going through here. I'm a big fan of bats. Yes, I said she's got the little pom pal. That is a little bat. I got him last year. And then next to Ruth, oh dear, my Boston accent just kind of came out a little bit. So next to Ruth is my Pika sculpt that I just got the other day. We don't really have any Halloween themed items that fit her quite yet. So I did put on a crocheted hat that I'd made in the past. So she's wearing a little pumpkin crochet hat. And so she is the Pika, and she's by Bonnie Brown. And she was painted by Tammy Ebbs of Fairy Tale Delight Nursery, and her name is Opal. And like I said, she just came just the other day, and she's hanging out with her little bat creature, and that bat's name is Amethyst. Let's go on now. Just look at that little crochet doll there. There might be something happening in a few minutes. We'll find out. So, and then this little lady, she is my Harper 2nd edition. And her name is Clover, and she is, Harper 2nd edition by Andrea Arcello, painted by Crystallines Nursery. She's so cute. And yeah, recently I had restuffed her, actually, put a little extra stuffing in her chest area, and she's like a brand new baby. I'm like more in love with her than I was originally. But yeah, she's so cute. She's hanging out with a little pom pal that is a pumpkin. And I got that little pumpkin recently too. So then we're going to come back here, and then we see this little lady in the purple with the purple bats. That's actually a Kate Quinn outfit I got last Halloween. And this little girl, she's the Erica sculpt. And who was that sculptor? Why do I always forget that one? Oh, Joanne Kazmierzak. Also butchered that one. But in my nursery, her name is Juniper. And also, I recently actually added a little bit of extra stuffing in her too. So she looks a little beefy in the chest, but her head was just so heavy that it was too floppy. And let's see, she was painted by Shara Gallo at Mia Marie Art Dolls. So there's little Juniper. Okay, let's go right over here. We have this little lady that's in her little pumpkin outfit with also another crocheted hat that I've made. And she is the Ming sculpt by Pat Seacrest. She's a cuddle baby. And she was also painted by Angie Erickson from Buckingham Babies by Angie. So she's so sweet. And then the last little lady here, who actually was my very first authentic reborn, this little lady here in the ghost outfit, that is Arwen. She is the Elfie sculpt. And let's see, do I know how to say that? And that is Corolla Wedrick. And she was painted by Rain, born of Rain Babies. And I actually, my very first reborn art show that I went to was the Dolls of the World, the very first year they did it. And that's where I got this little lady. So she's been in my nursery for a little over 3 years now. Yeah, has it been 3 years? Or 2 years? No, because they've had 3 shows. So maybe almost 3 years, I guess. Because, yeah, I got her in June, no, it was July. And then, maybe it has only been a little over 2 years. I don't know. Having a problem with math, which is not very good seeing I'm an accountant. But maybe I've done enough math for today. That's what it is. It's later in the day. I've done all the math that I can math today. So anyways, I just want to come on and show off all my little beauties in their cute little Halloween outfits. Of course, I still have a couple other outfits, and I have that one sweatshirt that I'm going to match with one of my babies. So that will come another day. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and show off my babies and just show who is in my collection right now. Because recently I had sold my Brooklyn kit. That was Olive. I sold my Willow kit. Willow, her name was Willow, but she was the Jaylee kit. And then the Ginger kit, I actually was the last giveaway I did. And she is with her new mama now. So yeah, I just kind of want to come on and show the little babies that are in my nursery right now. And I want to say, yeah, so Ruth and Opal, they're my newest dolls. They've gotten those in the last month or so. But everybody else has been around for a little bit. So let's see here. So yeah, so it's been a short, I don't know, maybe a few weeks since I did a giveaway. And I know weeks ago I had promised that there were still 2 more crocheted items that I absolutely wanted to do giveaways for, because between the 350 and I think 500 subscribers, we got that really quickly. So there was a couple spots, I think 400 and 450, we missed giveaway items. But I had to make some stuff. So this little cutie pie, actually, this little crocheted lady, let me grab her. Oops, her little hat fell off. So I think maybe a couple videos back too, I had shown you guys the wig that I was working on. So this little lady, she's a little witch. She's all one piece, and her little skirt is attached to her, and her hair is attached. So she's got orange hair, bright orange hair, kind of like a mocha colored skin, and then a black dress, little orange tights, and little purple boots, and this cute little witch hat that comes on and off. So yeah, I wanted to do a little Halloween giveaway, basically. And then obviously, because I wanted to do a giveaway, and then, you know, have a few days go by, do the giveaway, and then that way you'd be able to have her for the good month before, for the whole time before Halloween. So I want to do this quicker, sooner rather than later. So she's very, very cute. So here, let me put her back over there. Oops, her little hat fell off, but that's okay. But yeah, she's super cute and totally ready to go. And I think I do currently have 2 of those My Mini babies. I had 2 duplicates that I've gotten, so she's going to come with one of them. But I'm not going to tell you which one. It's going to be a surprise. So yeah, so I want to do this giveaway. So today is Monday. It is September 22nd. And I think I'm only going to keep this up until Friday. So that way, hopefully once the winner gets picked, I can get the doll out like this weekend or whatever. So that way it'll get to you within a few days into October. So yeah, it'll be perfect timing. So yes, so we're going to have this drawing or this giveaway going from today, Monday, September 22nd, 2025. And it's going to end on Friday, 9/26, 2025. And I'll cut it off around like noon Eastern time on Friday. And oh, one thing I wanted to mention, because I think this might be a thing or not, but I have to say that this has nothing to do with YouTube. This is my own personal giveaway, so you can't get mad at YouTube if something goes awry. I take on the responsibility of shipping this out, doing the giveaway. They have no part in it. And so yeah, the normal rules. So you have to be over 18, a subscriber, live in the US or Canada. I'm trying to still keep Canada in my giveaways. I did watch a video the other day about Belinda's baby. She was just talking about a lot of like the tariffs and like the duty and stuff like that. So I definitely, if I'm doing a giveaway, I don't want you guys to have to like pay for anything. That's not the point. So tell me, I don't know, because now, you know, the rules are changing left and right. So I don't know, let me know, any of my Canada people, if they've gotten anything recently from the US. Were you made to like pay for it once it came to you? Like, and that's the thing, this would be a pretty light product, so it's not going to be, and honestly, it's not like its value is not crazy high. It's just literally some yarn and some fluff, so it's not like, it's not that much. So yeah, let me know, because I know, cause obviously I'd have to fill out the customs form and stuff like that when I send to Canada, because I've sent a couple things there so far. Yeah, just let me know, because like I obviously want to keep you guys, you know, in the giveaway, but I've also been thinking too, maybe eventually if I do another giveaway, maybe do an item, or if you're, you know, in Canada or something, doing like an Amazon gift card or something. So that way we didn't have to worry about that duty and all that stuff. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if it's become an issue or not. Yeah, because it kind of just made me a little concerned watching Belinda's channel, because I know she was just talking too. It's tough now for her to even buy a reborn doll, you know, not out of, you know, out of Canada, I guess, like within the US and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come on, show off my little babies. We were busy today changing outfits in between on my lunch break and stuff like that. I was changing these babies to get ready for this video. Oh yeah, and I took a picture of all of them earlier, and I'm a member over at All Dolls Matter Facebook group, and they grabbed this photo and made it their cover photo. So I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, hey, that's my photo. My babies are famous now. So it was just really cute. Just fun for, you know, just to get recognized, because obviously the creators of that group are in love with Reborns 2011, and they're like a huge name in the Reborn YouTube world. So it's kind of fun. Yeah, that's all I have. Definitely, you know, like, subscribe, share with a friend if you would like. And yeah, just in a couple of days, we're going to do the giveaway. Oh, I've also forgot to mention, just write enter me down in the comments. Just write enter me. That's it. And like I said, over 18 in the US or Canada, and a subscriber. So that's all I have for today. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, or you can just admire my adorable babies, because like that's all I do. It's funny because I have them set up down here. My husband walked down, he's like, wow, that's a setup. So we're just hanging with my babies. So I hope y'all have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye.